We're on Sunday, and like I said, it's right here, the cross. I'm gonna know who I am. Sure, percentage very quiet over here. There's not many talking. But you know the Navy are the real hardcore. Even older from the Navy, but he doesn't look like that. He talk a little small conversation. We don't talk too much. You're not really like a real Navy, like a vet knowing about conversation. You got a war show. What's going on? So I know that, yeah, whatever. Someone over here, and you know pretty much confident that you know that a Catholic, you know that we're the real deal. Okay, so they're trying to, test you, criticize, but so we're gonna look at that. These talk points about Turkey Hamas is already 100 ships. Is this possible? You look at videos, probably it is. Now, it is the conviction of if it ain't like a random, like just gonna invasion. It's enough evidence that they can crush anyone. That is true. They can even just the evidence to be honest. Okay, they'll take the whole thing, Gaza and Israel. Like take the whole. I mean, it's a fucking insane, huh? Because they've been controlled for many, like almost 70 years already, since World War II. What is that? How many years? So they ended up pointing out, yeah, they went genocide. They didn't right away. I'm like, right. It's insane. Like Hitler, when he was just Holocaust, just fucking secret and all that. But they already had videos enough, and then even still they go, oh, it didn't happen like that. Nothing really happened and shit. And they still say that, oh, there's no Holocaust. You see that? So it's insane how just whatever the power, they'll fucking evil genocide. So it's impossible. The technology they have Starlink from Lust to actually get. We need to know the truth. Now, if you look at the because a lot of research that if you know about Athens, these are the first democracy in the history. Athens, and so they have votes. They have that. So their conviction to against any enemy. So the Persian come over here and about a lot of ships, thousand and thousand in one day. If you look at the history, like 60,000 in one day in the beach. Now they actually won Athens because of conviction. Now over here, the Persians, they're kind of slaves. Whatever the leader in Ottoman, the Persian. So they're not already conviction. They're just like whatever, just mass of people, just do it and that's it. So Athens is more conviction, so they win. Now because now where it has switched the whole thing, where in Athens, which is 3,000 years ago, they don't know Jesus Christ. It's only very intellectual in the West, the Greeks. And just even that from the god Zeus, these are big time, huh? That is very like a fair tales, but it is reality of truth. And so now, after all these 1,000 years, we have the knowledge. We know for sure. There's no question. Even the Hollywood, they'll tell you, oh, he's just a Jew. Jesus Christ, he ain't nothing. He ain't the God, nothing. So they allow these things to control you. But look at how genocide. They're very evil and corruption, murders. They're and not just here. I've seen a lot of people around here. I look around like they're like that. We'll do it anywhere. I don't like people. Who would hang out people like this? I've seen that people like that. So they don't really have a reason or anything like that. Even the German, look at that. They'll just fucking whatever just to fucking do some shit. Very evil. And so they laugh like, hey, fucking when you have the power, okay. But again, they know that even 9/11, they know the corruption, know this. That's enough. They could dominate just that. They're in the airport. They're fucking controlled. Even the Russian bold because I've never heard about that. I mean, they're even the land from Israel and psychology. It's almost like I'm sure they did that. Putin, bring them over here Because you look at that, it ain't soldiers. You see that. We don't know how they come over here in the first place because they're not really military. So the Russians just kind of like, they're pretty much it's a kind of like a take the whole thing. Once you get that fucking thing, they can get a. That's how it works. The Russian come out, they can dominate the whole thing around here. The neighbors around here, when they used to be in the 60s, now they can try America and bring all these tanks and all that, but if you have a lot of tanks, but over here in the neighbors, they have more. They'll completely flat the whole thing. And they probably want that because they're not gonna, in purpose, they'll say, let's do it anyways because they already did that. He did that. The Benjamin, he did that for flat the thing Gaza and, genocides the kids. These are the most crucified in history. No one's seeing it in public right now. How many thousands the kids? To me, I can't even think like this or process. Never heard about some kind of the hell. And so that way it's like you point like that, fuck, and it is a feeling that it's World War III. So you would support right away because even a lot of people saying they can come in American. Support 100% right now. I'm not gonna go to something over here, Israel, or support this fucking president. Even fuck it, It's not to say like they used to be. It used to be in the 90s because on the IRS, I'm just like I'm seeing that. Fucking Hamas back and forth. There's a killing back and it's fucking insane. I'm reading everything on the IRS. Like, I want to calculate some little thing. If there's something like a clues that something, but no, it's the same thing. But now the point where there's like, no, this is that. If it wasn't from the 90s, you remember the 60s. It's kind of like that. The power that support the USA, and they believe that always. Survive and keep that going on, and they'll probably continue. So just want to know that where at those times where the Persians, obviously I'm white, I'm West, they want to support, defend against the Persians, obviously. But now I would say no, with the knowledge, like I said, also the Jews are not Greek. Their genocide, Jesus Christ, is Greek. Okay. So the point where is that they would probably support, even they don't support the Son of God, Jesus Christ. They look at like same thing, Muhammad, Prophet, and Jesus Christ. But at least they'll respect about the knowledge, about they would probably say, yeah, just if it was right here in Hamas and all the genocide, they would have to pretty much in history to say it should be they should be own Palestine. And as for Israel, they're gonna have a country, but they're gonna control you now. After that, you doing that. So even the corruption, the Biden and the son, and the Chapos. Remember the Chapos, the sons, and they're doing that, and they even support all that, but their corruption. What about your own sons over here? So everybody using that nepotism, meaning only the family and I guess the royalty, the corruption, and even Rothschild. These are kind of things that the power, corruption, and eventually could collapse. Okay, so now the point where these are collapsed now. Even my own guys over here, Sonora, like that. Why would I support something like that? They support anyone. Just greed only, money, drug, whatever the fucking. They're so excited, how stupid. They'll collapse. Okay, you're on karma. Okay, why should I kind of persuade your own shit? Who cares about that? In Mariachi, Arizona, you can be fucking. What are you gonna celebrate for anything, assholes? So these are own time natives also, fucker, right? I'm first generation, a real Mexican generation. You're third generation, you and Jews mix, and you're not supporting anything. It's on you, fucker. And that's how a fucking thing is the history. I knew that before. We're gonna win everyone. Okay, hope you get audited and you get fucking no getting anything in your restaurant. Why would I support you? Some of your friend, nothing like that. I'm a very confident to any business. Okay, so that's why it's slow and patient, but I'll get the whole thing. the right way to do it, the good karma, forever and everlasting. Okay? Let me know this one here.